Peep, how much is money is cause, but do you really understand this fate? The world is small enough to turn around in, but the world is big, so big that you turn around and disappear. All encounters have cause and effect. This life, all fruits of the past. Boundless beings you and I meet, this is fate. It's a given. Hello, my name is Gal. Let's talk about fate. Today, there is such a story in a small village. There is a scholar. He is deeply in love with his fiancée. However, he suddenly married someone else. The scholar was devastated, fell into deep pain. One day, a traveling monk passed by the village. I heard about what happened to the scholar. He decided to ionize the scholar, so he went to the scholar's house. Go to the scholar's bed. He took out a mirror and handed it to the scholar. Strange thing is, scholars do not see themselves, but a vast sea. A naked man lies on the beach. Girl in distress. After a while, a person saw the body of a woman, did not stop, turned around and left. After a while, another person passed by, see a naked woman. She took off her coat, covered the woman, and he left. After a while, another person came from a distance. I looked at the woman. Then he took a spade and dug a hole. The woman was carefully buried. Then the mirror picture turns. The scene of seeing. His and others were puzzled. He asked the monk what this meant. The monk took the mirror and explained, the scene on the beach is your past life. The woman is the previous life of you, and the Bihosase covers the woman's clothes is your past life because you once draped a robe over him in a previous life. He is in love with you in this life. But the person he will eventually repay is the one who buried him in a previous, and that man is now her husband. After listening to the monk's words suddenly in Allah he was getting better. Fate in life is certain. Some things can't be forced, so he regained his confidence. Start looking for the next marriage of his own. Buddha said he owed it in his previous life. In Haslahawicha so meet. All encounters in the world are a repayment. No one belongs to any. It's hard to be anyone's person. Those who are still struggling with themselves for love, let yourself go. The grace of the mountain at first in this life he has reported. Pack up and continue on the road. Don't miss the person who buried you in a previous life. Some things we love, but we can't get it. Face reality. Don't be obsessed, all because fate has not arrived. I will face it with a smile, leisurely, random, destined to change a lifetime. Only when the flower blooms 100 years later. How much evil is there in the world? In the end, it's just forgetting each other in the rivers. Fate is doomed. If you meet, don't ask if it's dead or fate. Everything should meet. Love or not. See in the next life. Live up to no harm. Be kind in this life. Fate is not right. Dependent origin. There is a Sunjamba. When Shakyamuni was alone, there was a Brahmin who had a daughter under his knees. The daughter was born dignified and intelligent, but suddenly contracted the disease. These mothers-in-law love their daughters very much. The grief in my heart is indescribable. Crying every day. I didn't realize it was crazy. By chance, he came to the Buddha's dwelling. Upon seeing the Buddha, now God is awake and bow to the Buddha. Grieving father says, I have no son, only one daughter. He is like a precious jade in my hand. Make me forget all my sorrows. But suddenly fell serious, die in front of me. Can't wake up. Don't eyes closed. The body gets cold. Let me call the sky. The earth is not working. The depression and pain in my heart are indescribable, intolerable. May the Blessed One relieve my sorrows. The voice choked, tears streaming down. Make the person next to you also lose their sleeves in tears. That's when I opened the market to Proman and said, there are 4 things in the world that cannot last forever. Those 4 things are impermanence in elders. The rich will soon. Those who converge must part. Prejudice will die. Nothing in life can last forever. Like our bodies, as we grow old and die, everything will disappear. Earth universe is experiencing a city into a bad sky all the time. The process of birth, paying attention to deaths. All these things will eventually disappear one day. And the Buddha said, all the elders are gone. The taller one that will has to fall. The living must die. This Brahman document, the Buddha's message to him. The mind is enlightened and a monk's body is impermanent. Finally gaining the Arhat kingdom. All the encounters and departures is all arranged by God. People come and go in this world is the norm. Fate comes and goes is God's. Where you edge deep will gap. Shallow is divided. Follow fate. If you don't ask, you won't say. It comes and go. You'll undo and pout. Everything is providence. Alright, today's video will be shared with you here. I'm shopping. Who only makes 10,000. If you like my video, remember to like plus follow. See you next time.